All right, thanks, Patrick. There's a way to give your garden a little whimsy and enchantment. It's a growing trend called fairy gardening. Here to give us a lesson is Master Gardener Jackie Overham from Pahl's Market in Apple Valley. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
So fairy gardening, I have to admit, never heard of this.
Fairy gardening is a wonderful trend in gardening. We've seen it grow over the last few years, and it's taken off to be a major hobby in garden. A major hobby done with miniature plants and miniature accents. There's a little story about how the garden fairy began, and the legend goes that fairies aren't very good house builders. They don't build anything that has a significant structure that stands up very well to our elements, so they're looking for places to live in your garden.
So it's perfect to be outside. That's where they
perfect.
like to be. And you have this beautiful one right here. So explain to us the elements that you've used in this to create this fairy garden.
Do you know, when you do a fairy garden, you use miniature plants as well as miniature accents. I usually start with a fairy house. I think that's a nice way to plan what you're going to do around it, and then you do the hardscaping, whether it be boulder walls in miniature or a little stream bed that we have in this one, and then you bring in some of that landscaping, and that can be dwarf alpine rock garden plants, which are hardy to zone 4. That's where we live. It could be some of the small miniature fairy plants that you bring in and you plant where you want. In this case, we added some moss and some other unusual little blooming plants, and of course you have to have fairies. You have to bring those in. And
it brings so many different colors into it, which is
it does. Color and texture, and I call it gardening with imagination. I think it's just plain fun. I did an article for the newsletter at Pahl's this month, and it was called Magic, Whimsy, and Charm. Oh my.
Oh, perfect. Jackie, thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Fairies, they're just good luck to have.
They are.
Pahl's Market is holding a free seminar on fairy gardening during its spring open house a week from today. To sign up for that or other seminars, log on to KSTP.com and click on links or call Pahl's Market, that number 952-431-4345.